here I have a car phone holder / wireless charger, and I'm going to take it apart so we can see what it looks like inside. Now, it might seem pretty boring at first glance, but you do have this spring clamp mechanism, and you also have the wireless charging hardware as well inside. So let's take it apart and have a look. Okay then, so this is the charger, just a bit of a close up there. So we've got the 4 screws on the back, which we'll take off and have a look at. So first of all, let's just get the little clamp off, and then yeah, let's take these screws out of the back. Now, I do, when I was just thinking about making this video, I was thinking about once upon a time there used to actually be proper phones within cars. Before things got truly mobile, you would have a mobile phone in a car, and that mobile phone was just basically a house phone but wireless. Pretty cool. Okay, pretty embarrassing. I may have just chewed up a screw head. That's okay. Oh, it might not be okay. Oh dear. This could take a real turn for the worst. Right, okay, well, that's a great start. So that screw head has just completely rounded off. Maybe we'll revert to the old classic tactic of just break it. That works. It's always worked well for me in the past. Oh, wow. Okay, I was not expecting it to look like that at all. What the hell is that? How exciting. Right. So that's the backing plate. We've got that off. That is really boring, so let's get rid of that. Okay, I'll be honest, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. I'm not an electrical engineer. I don't understand any of this. Obviously, that's a small PCB board with a bunch of chips on it. That's also where the USB-C connector goes into, that sticks out of the bottom. Right, I just really want to take this off. I've got no idea what I'm looking at. And I'll do my best not to round any of these screws off. So far so good. Oh no, that's causing us problems. Okay, so because I couldn't get that screw out, it's actually completely locked on. Maybe we just need to manhandle this. Oh yeah, that's working. That's working. Right, well, I'll be totally honest, this is not the smoothest disassembly ever, but it does make it a bit more interesting. Right, I don't want to break this too much because I actually want to sort of preserve how it actually is. Ah, right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot there was a spring mechanism on it. That's the spring mechanism. Right, that makes total sense. Why do I get so excited about things and not actually think about it in a bit more detail? Right, that is just... what is actually holding this on? Because that... Okay, I think it just needs ripping apart. Ah, right. Okay, there's the coil. So I think it's pretty common technology now, but for anyone who doesn't know, wireless charging like this works off induction. So you put electricity into a coil and it creates an EMF or electromagnetic field. And then if you have another coil near that, it can pick up that electromagnetic field and then transfer the energy back into electrical energy, which is how transformers work, I believe. I think the technology itself has been around for a long time. Anyway, so that's the coil. Cool. Connected to the board here, which, yeah, can't really say too much about that. Okay. Cool. So let's see if we can get the coil off without breaking it, although I already sort of have. I can't see how that backing plate is actually connected. Ah, it's screwed in from the other side. Right. Okay, so it's screwed in from this side, then the coil is mounted on top of it. So for the sake of doing it properly, let's unscrew this. Right, okay. So we've got that backing plate, we've got the two spring mechanisms. Okay, which sitting here. I've completely destroyed it now, but never mind, we can still see what is going on. And then you have the coil that sits above that, which looks something like this. Very nice. Oh, focus, there we go. Very nice. With the board attached to it. And that's pretty much it. So you just have two mechanisms really. Just the spring clamp mechanism and then the magnetic coil over the top of it. So yeah, pretty simple. Very good. Right, so the phone holder is actually pretty simple in concept. So if we just take a side profile here just to have a look what we had in it. So at the back we had the PCB board, and this also had the USB-C connector at the bottom. So this was actually kind of open like that, and then that's where the USB-C connector went in. Then we had the spring clamp mechanism fitted in as the sort of middle layer, if you will, and then right at the front you had the coil. and your phone would sit on that side. So the only real mechanical mechanism was the clamp. So if we have, let's say, that is the phone holder, we had a clamp that side, a clamp that side, some prongs holding these on that were something like that, so they each had 2 legs, and then this was sort of sandwiched between 2 flat bits of plastic, so they weren't going to move, and then each of these had a spring over the top, something like that. So you pull the clamps apart, the spring goes into compression, clamps onto your phone, you remove your phone, they return back into place. So really, really simple.